if you're creating value-based content, you're always going to win. Who do you know who you feel like you want to reach? That's the type of content that I would focus on. And I'm proud to say we have many millionaires now in our affiliate, like people we write way over $1 million every year in checks to, and I'm super pumped about that.
I have Shaun Clark with us, the founder of HighLevel. You may have seen his GoHighLevel.com. This guy's an absolute legend. I've been a customer. Thank you for joining, my man.
Yeah.
I've been a customer myself for maybe 7 years, 8 years.
Wow. That's amazing.
So a little personal testimonial. I owned a gym for 10 years. Alex Ramosi, who you probably know.
Sure, yeah.
He basically had everyone start using it, and it was a great idea. And then I basically pivot that into not just my personal brand. We manage our email list in there. We do just simple email blasts. But then also I use it in my lead generation business, mainly to generate inbound phone calls. So whenever we capture the data, we store it in HighLevel. And then we have simple SMS flows, email flows that go out after. So drive more conversion.
Absolutely.
Webhooks as well, other technical stuff. They do all sorts of ninja stuff. I'm very Chad and basic with this stuff. But yeah, you could do a lot of amazing stuff with the technology. So that's why I was excited when I saw them here at Affiliate Summit to actually have the opportunity to sit down, man. So thank you.
100%. Thanks for having me.
Where did HighLevel first come from as an idea?
You know, I always liked serving small businesses and I wanted to help them grow. And that was kind of like the way we sort of got into it. But what we realized over time was, thanks to our third co-founder, Robin, is that if you really want to serve people, you got to serve the experts behind those people. And those were the agencies, the marketers, that kind of thing. And so really it helped us say, okay, well, let's kind of go that way. And then we found that marketers didn't have a platform where that was just who hey, I'm serving marketers. And so they loved it because we just said, you know what, we're not going to sell to anybody. We're just going to sell to you. And then we listened to their feedback. We built the products the way they wanted them built. And we loved it because we didn't know how to do it. And so it was this cool pairing, right? Because it's like, oh, well, you're going to build email marketing. Well, everybody else does it like this. You should do it like that. This is how it really should work. And so that's kind of how we kind of moved down this road. And now we've got every product and feature on planet Earth.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I still remember maybe 2018, 2019. You probably are still in there to this day. I think I have a new account. But I remember being on Facebook, in the Facebook group, people asking questions, complaining, giving props.
Totally.
Good, bad, ugly.
Yeah.
And you were the one answering the comments.
I'm still doing it.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Super cool.
I love it. It's great. We're a community-driven product, which is so cool. And we really kind of see ourselves in service of our community and building for our community versus us telling people like what they should do or all that. That's not our strength. Our goal is to listen to our customers, see what they want us to build, and then build it.
What were you doing before you built?
I had a software company in the accounts receivable automation space, which is a fancy way to say I'd send texts and emails to tell people to pay their invoices. And I was helping small businesses basically get in these situations where they do the service, they send out the invoice, and then the invoice doesn't get paid on time and they get a cash crunch and they end up going bankrupt.
Right.
I was solving for that.
Interesting. Cool. What's been the most exciting thing about pivoting into building something amazing like HighLevel?
You know, all the people that I get to meet and the amazing things that they have done with it. And like at 3 million customers now, there's nothing that we don't touch somehow, but it's not us coming up with the ideas, it's our customer. So watching somebody, it doesn't matter if it's like helping a small business owner or like helping Amazon, like with their delivery vans. Like it's amazing what people can kind of come up with. And that's so much fun. And that's what I enjoy.
But also the software is super unique because it has multiple facets to it. It could be an affiliate product for someone that wants to grow a business, more or less promoting it.
Yeah.
It can be the mom and pop back-end CRM customer management. It can be, I've seen guys run mega sales teams on.
Totally. Huge sales teams, course creators, content creators, community people now. Like we've got a lot. Yeah, like you said, outbound calling, inbound calling, like CRMs for small businesses. There's really not a business that can't use it.
What do you think has allowed you to continue to grow and create success at a very, very, at the highest level, I would say, but also being good at a lot of things? That's very tough, I'd imagine.
Well, I would say two things. One, so we know our strengths and we know our weaknesses. So our strengths are we're product people and engineers. and our weaknesses are sales and marketing. So we created a model so that where our customers make money by using our product, and the people who help us get our product out make money. And so that way we're sharing. Whereas a lot of other companies, they want to hire everybody internally and own everything and be very selfish about it. Our mission is like anybody we touch, we want to make sure that they're making money if we're making money. And if we do that, we feel like it's just a win-win.
And the coolest thing about that is lifetime commissions.
Yeah, lifetime commissions for sure.
I personally know someone, I mentioned his name, Pavel.
Oh, yeah.
He's down in Medellin with me.
Yeah.
And this guy's built an amazing business, both on his front end, like coaching, more or less gives like a lot of free content and value.
Yeah.
And then he's like growing off the back of that an incredible book.
Oh, yeah.
With you, which is badass.
Yeah.
Like it's a win. It's purely value driven for you.
Totally.
Purely value driven for people that he helps.
Yep.
Super cool.
Yeah, it aligns those incentives. Like he's just incentivized to do great things. We're incentivized to do great things. And I'm proud to say we have many millionaires now in our affiliate, like people we write way over $1 million every year in checks to. And I'm super pumped about that.
So tell me more about the affiliate model, because we're here at an affiliate conference where people look for opportunities to promote.
Yeah.
Sell me on why if you were talking to me and I'm
I didn't know anything about this industry until I got into it. But the first thing I understood is like, look, if you're busy in your life doing other things, how do I get you to pay attention to me and get off the couch and really want to be part of what we're growing? So first is we knew we had to create a quality product. We had to put a quality affiliate offer into it. So 40% we felt like was a really solid offer. And then for life, no strings attached, no like weirdness.
40% lifetime recurring.
Yes, 100%. And then, later on, some people said, hey, I'm not a big fish, but I know a big fish. What do I get out of the deal? So we added a 5% second tier for people who bring in other people. So some people have started to become kind of connectors for us. So that's cool. But either way, that's also lifetime. And I just never wanted to play games on it. It was like, I want it to be fair. I want it to be simple. And yeah, the lifetime thing for me made sense. It's like, if I'm going to keep benefiting, you should keep benefiting, right? And if you put in the work, like you deserve all the credit. And so we don't have a direct sales team, so you're not competing against us. Like we are all in on affiliates. That's all we do.
And you allow us as affiliates to more or less private label it to put
brand on. It's all white labelable if you want to. So we give you all those options, but it all depends on how you want to do it. So some people that you don't have to sell us. You could sell your brand, and then you don't have to you don't have to pay us any additional amount of money, and you get to keep 100% of the revenue. Now you got to take on the customer service, so you got to be ready for that. But the point is we want to provide lanes for everybody. So if someone's like, "Can I sell like this?" The answer is always yes. Right? We're not here to tell you how to do it. We want to make sure we're fitting in with what you're already doing, what you feel comfortable with, the crowd you're selling to, and give you all the options.
How would you say, could you give me some examples of people that have built big books of recurring affiliate books?
Sure.
And more or less the strategy they use.
Yeah, 100%. So Pavel's a great example, but I find that the people who are offering education, strategy, because the end person that's consuming that content generally wants to start a business, grow a business, have an outcome, and they want and we really have to think about it holistically. Tools are just one part of the thing, right? If you don't have someone who's, hey, here's how you take the tool and build the thing, and I can help you put it together, that's how you create the most value. And those are the people that do the best, because I think they're bringing a value to our product that we aren't bringing by ourselves, right? So I think that's the strategy that wins. And the cool thing is you can just think what are you comfortable with? What do you like? What are you confident in? Just build content around that. So you don't have to be someone you're not. If you're really into sales and you love sales, but you're not very techie, go that way. If you're super nerdy like me, you can just build super nerdy videos and not I don't know how to sell anything, but here's all the nitty gritty setup stuff. We have people that do that. So there's lots and lots and lots of ways. And some people know a specific niche, go after that niche. If you're in, lawn care, I don't care. A lot of lawn care people, go that way, right? A lot of local business, go local. It doesn't matter.
So it's really about creating value-driven content.
Absolutely, 100%.
Being consistent.
100%. That is the way I think all the biggest affiliates do it. You want to trust that person, you want to learn from that person, and you want to see them do it consistently over a long period of time.
How did you get the idea to go that route? You said you understood your strengths and what you are.
Sure, yeah.
But what did you model this after someone else?
So my third co-founder, Robin, he was like, hey, we got to get an affiliate software. We got to have an affiliate program. I'm like, oh man, that's not going to work. So I was like, let me get the cheapest piece of affiliate software we can find on the internet. So that way I burn the least amount of money. And sure enough, we showed up to our first mastermind, which I didn't even know what that was. And the guy was like, hey, so do I get an affiliate commission? And I was like, oh yeah, we do have that. And it was just like, okay, there you go. And then
feedback.
Yeah. And then on the like all the amounts and stuff, we were like, well, who's out there was the best offer? Like, we want to find the best offer. And, 40% was like the best we could find. So we're like, we'll just do that, and then I saw a lot of people play games with it, like for the first year or only if you get over this tier or whatever it was. And I was like, that's too damn hard. Like, how do you say, like, it's just simple. Like, yeah, let's just make it 40% across the board for life. And that we just stuck with it and it worked.
Have you seen anyone, because a lot of people at this conference that are media buyers, publishers, they focus on being very behind the scenes, never in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Creating great ads, sometimes actors, actresses, sometimes UGC, sometimes simple videos and images. How can someone like that build not just a book of enrollments and create a badass affiliate business with your product, but also make it very sticky to the customer? Because I'd imagine that's why a lot of guys like Pavel are successful, because they put out so much goodwill consistently.
Totally.
They're educating and people.
That's part of it.
Right?
100%. That's 100% part of it. We try to do our end though. We have, when you sign up, we put you on Zoom with our team. We do a full onboarding on Zoom. We hold your hand all the way through. Even after that, our support is all on Zoom. If you want, we give you the option. And the idea there is to hold your hand. So if you're running into issues, we're there to help you. If you just have questions on how to set stuff up. So we're trying to do our part. If you're creating value-based content, you're always going to win. But again, it's like, what do you know that you feel like you can teach me? Or who do you know who you feel like you want to reach? That's the type of content that I would focus on.
Cool. When it comes to actually using it, because there's a lot of people that manage a ton of data and millions of records on the floor here, or even an affiliate that's growing a list.
Yeah.
What are some of the unique and exciting automations you have already, or that you're either implementing now or planning to in the near future? Maybe when it comes to like AI or
AI is the big deal. So really for me, leads are always people who have raised their hand and said, I'm interested. Now it's like, how are you taking the next step? And now what's great is whether it's inbound voice AI or conversational AI or via a website or a text message or a WhatsApp or Instagram or Facebook Messenger, we have AI that covers all of that. I can help you take those leads. And really it's about bringing them down the funnel and helping to close those. So it's capture, nurture, close, and automating that whole process. And now we can do that all with AI. And most importantly, on the channel that person is choosing. So if they're choosing to call, great. We can do a voice AI. If they're choosing to text, great. We can do text AI. We can do WhatsApp. We can do all those things and keep them in that channel and then help them take those next steps. So if booking an appointment, making a purchase, like whatever it is, you can automate that entire thing. So you're not having to do all that work.
Cool. Yeah, it's super awesome. And there's also webhooks in there too.
Oh, 100%.
So every workflow can just finish with a webhook and then go out to some other software.
Customer journeys, whole 9 yards, all in one platform.
What are you most excited about? We're in 2025 now. Like, what's big for you this year?
Well, I mean, AI, the AI tools we've built, if you ask yourself, hey, does every small business, when you call them and they don't pick up, does AI pick up? No, it doesn't. Well, guess what? It should, because that's going to crush it for those small businesses. And we have the model that works. We know we're helping to make money for everybody we're working with. So it's just about getting the word out to more people, right? We have the right model. We're building features like crazy. There's probably 10 features this morning I haven't even talked about because I'm here at this event. Like, that's what we're in the business of doing. We'll expand out into more and more product management, and we'll continue to take on more and more of those different use cases of our customers. But, it's just about continuing that process. And if you don't know about us, you gotta get in here. You gotta learn about us, because I think we can probably help you make a lot more money than you're making today in a very sustainable, scalable way, whether you're on the affiliate side, whether you're on the software side, whether you're on the agency side. We're going to be there and provide you a great solution. And a lot of it's all going to be on the back of AI.
Well, man, last few questions. What's been your first impression of Affiliate Summit?
This is exciting because it's putting me out of my comfort zone. I don't know this crowd as well as I would say I know, like the agency crowd. So it's cool to meet all the people on the back end and behind the scenes who are telling me new terms that I don't know, like media buyer and CP. I mean, kind of know a CPM and that kind of thing, but like, what is that exactly? And how does this all work? And really learning how it's connected. That's cool. There's a lot of people. It's a good event. Awesome conversations. So yeah, for me, it's just about learning new things.
Anything else that you'd like to share? Maybe a piece of advice that's been something that's served you recently in business?
Gosh, it's just, I feel like it's just about trying to stay committed to the path and make sure you're like helping the person that you really want to help. And what I mean by that is like, what is their need, putting their need first. Like, are you helping them make money? Because if you are, you'll probably do fine. Like, think about your customer and how are you making sure that you're really actually getting to what their needs are and solving them and helping them get to their end goal, which is generally growing their business. You'll be fine if you do that.
Any, how can people learn more about you, learn more about HighLevel?
You know, I mean, our website, of course, but I mean, it's a one pager and I love it. But I would say our YouTube channel is the best. So go to YouTube, search HighLevel. You'll see all the behind the scenes. You'll see all the features that we're coming out with. You'll see all kinds of cool experts that we talk to. There's a lot of content there that I think really helps show off better who we are.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
See you guys.
Bye, everybody.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, 100%.